Hey everyone, it's Melodian with Ninja Marketers. I was going to go out and work in my garden again today, but it's a little nasty and cloudy outside. So I think I'll stay in and work on some stuff for you guys instead. And so today I want to talk about how to get the world to be the path to your door. Because we all want that, right? So according to Ralph Waldo Emerson, who's one of my favorite writers, all you have to do is build a better mousetrap and the world's going to be the path to your door, right? Makes sense, right? I mean, after all, if I have something that's bigger and better than everyone else's, why wouldn't the world want it? Well, unfortunately, thousands of entrepreneurs learn the sad fact that this is not necessarily true. So was he mistaken? Was Ralph mistaken? Not entirely, because yes, it's important to have the best or be the best of whatever it is you're trying to sell, but you also have to let the world know that you have such a thing. You can't just sit back and wait for them to find you. You have to reach out to them. So what is marketing exactly? We're going to talk about marketing. What is marketing? Well, according to the Oxford Dictionary, marketing is defined as the action or business of promoting and selling products or services, and that includes market research and advertising. So that tells you what it is, but it doesn't really tell you why it's important. So I'm going to kind of explain to you why it's important, okay? Researchers claim that the average person is subjected to over 5,000 messages a day. Okay, 5,000 messages, and I'm sure that research is a little bit old, so I'm sure even now it's probably even more. Okay, so that's 5,000 messages at least, competing with each other, competing with family, competing with work. How are you going to stand out in all of that mess? Well, first, you have to know what your customers are looking for. So what if they don't really want a better mousetrap? Okay, what if what they really want is a better widget? Okay, you're already out of the running for their attention because you're not offering what they want. Next, you have to know where they're looking for their widget. So do they watch television? Do they listen to podcasts? Are they searching the internet? Are they hanging out on social media? All of these are places where you can put your message in front of prospective customers. Anywhere your target market hangs out is a place for you to put your marketing message, to take your message to them. Or as my granddad always used to say to me, you fish where the fish are. Okay? So once you have determined that you do have a product that is wanted and you know where and how to reach your prospective customers, then you're going to need some additional information to complete your marketing campaign. So yes, I hate to say it, but in order to gain this information, you are going to have to do some market research. There's that ugly, dreaded word, I know, market research, but you got to do it, okay? Because you're going to be looking to answer some questions. So who, if anyone, wants your mousetrap? Is there a market for it? Is there a market for your product or service? That's the first thing you need to find out. Then what need does it serve? Or what problem does it solve? Because when you're marketing something, remember we talk about all the time that you're not so much marketing what it does, because nobody really cares what it does. When I market my weight loss product, I'm not marketing the fact that it helps people lose weight, because nobody cares. I am marketing what problem does it solve? What need does it serve? So I approach it from, are you struggling to get healthier? Do you wish you had more energy? All that stuff comes from added weight. Do your joints hurt? So you're going to market what need does it serve, and what problems do you solve, okay? Now, you also need to find out what else does your target market buy to meet that need or solve that problem. In other words, who are your competitors? You need to know who they are so you know how to go up against them. And yes, you can even go up against the big boys sometimes if you do it right. So you need to know what they are already buying that meets that need or solves that problem. Then you want to know what price do they pay. You want to know your price point. They probably can't compete with the big boys on pricing, but there's a lot of small businesses out there. So if price is going to be your competitive edge, you need to know what price will the market bear. What's your price point? When do they buy? Marketing timing. When will all this marketing take place? It doesn't do any good to sell snowshoes in June. Nobody wants them, okay? So you need to make sure you're getting your timing correct. Where are they buying? Okay, so just because people hang out on social media, hey, everybody's like, oh, Facebook, Facebook, Facebook. I get very little. I would say I don't get any. I get very little actual sales from Facebook. And yes, I do promote there, but I actually get more from Twitter and Pinterest. That's where my market buys. They buy from Twitter, they buy from Pinterest, they buy from my website. They don't buy from Facebook. So if I'm gonna buy ads or anything of that nature, I am not gonna spend that money on Facebook ads because my market doesn't buy there. I get better results elsewhere. So where does your market buy? Where should you market? And then the last thing you want to try and find out is, why do they buy? So what are some of your potential influence? Now I know you're asking, is all of this research really necessary? Yeah, it is. Okay, so no matter how eager you are to start marketing, you've got to know that one of the most common mistakes made by new entrepreneurs is being impatient. You've got to take the time to identify your market and clarify their needs. Trust me, it is not wasting time. It is one of the keys to success.